So let's do a practice. This practice is called RAIN, R-A-I-N. It's a very popular meditation for working with difficult emotions. If you are so inclined, you can find various guided meditations in RAIN on the internet. Just R-A-I-N, difficult emotion meditation, and you'll find it popping up. So the acronym RAIN stands for recognize. So we're going to do a little visualization where we recognize what's happening within us. We allow spaciousness, allow it's here, letting go of the resistance and the pushing away. What is this here? You know, how does it feel, etc. Then investigate, curious attention, like is it in the jaw? What's happening in my breath, my belly? Staying present with it. Investigation is not, well, I got to get to the root of who caused this and why I'm this, and that's just fuel and thoughts. So we're going to bring a curious attention to how it's landing, investigate it in the body. And then we're going to detach from it in the sense that this is not all of who I am. This is just energy moving through. And if this is really painful, how can I bring a nurturing attention to it, some compassion to it? So what I'll do is I'll guide you through it. So you'll want to think of and bring to mind a situation that you're working with right now that has some difficult emotions associated with it. Scale of 1 to 10. Don't go for the 10. We're in the practice gym. We don't want to do that. We want to be about a 4, 5. You want it to have a little bit of a charge. So it's going to feel kind of clunky because it's a practice, but trust that the seeds of the practice have been planted. So find a way to be comfortable. This practice is best done if you can do it with your eyes closed, so the visualization becomes potent. And then we'll begin and end with a bow. So we can begin by finding our ground, feet planted on the earth, seat connected to a chair, cushion, feeling the support that's always beneath us. And then checking in with the breath. You're breathing. It's there. Finding it, feeling it, sensing it. And then using this thinking mind in a skillful way, bring to mind a situation that you're working with, difficult emotions rising from it, and relive the situation. Bring the narrative, bring the location, bring the smells, bring the sounds, bring it all here. Bring it all to mind right now in a way that it feels like a new stimulus. The body is changing, feels something happening. Full and technicolor detail, it's right here. Begin first by recognizing, recognize what's happening inside right now. What sensations are you most aware of? Is it possible to name the emotion? And it's okay if you can't. You can simply notice what's happening. And then moving to allow. Let whatever is here be here. Notice if there's anything else that comes, like, I don't want this, or a shutting down to it, or just allow it to be here because it is here. This is here now. We can say, oh, look, this is here now. And if there's an immediate sense of, I don't want this, or I hate this, or this is too hard, that's what's here. So allow that too. So allow. And then begin to investigate the eye of rain and bring a gentle, curious attention with things like, what am I believing? Or what is asking for my attention? Or what thoughts are moving through with this? Or the sensations themselves, are they hot? Are they clenched? Are they raw? Is it possible to sense in to the facial expression or the body posture? Noticing we're just scanning with gentle curiosity, investigating what's here. And then lastly, move to a place of non-identification. I feel this. I am not this. This is just energy moving through. This is not who I am. And then depending on the intensity, we can provide a tender touch, hand on the heart, holding your own hand, some signal that you're there for yourself, some signal of nurturing. It can be a simple phrase like, oh, this hurts. But we nurture in some way. And then letting the visualization go and trusting that the seeds have been planted, that the process is simply about seeing, feeling, befriending. And then find your feet, find your seat, and take a breath as we carry on. Rain can be a very potent practice, but just one word about realistic expectations. If we're working with something really charged, if we're working with something that has seeded deeply, you know, that negativity that really gets locked in and hooked, it's going to take multiple times of just sitting with it. I've worked with my own difficult emotions and, you know, months and months. And just when I think that I've made it through the other side, I'll be sitting minding my own business and it comes in, like it comes in from nowhere. Like, what is this? Where is this? And then I start reliving it, feel agitated. And so that's when I'm like, oh, just recognize what's here, allow it the space it's here, investigate, and then nurture myself. And it gets less intense over time, but very gently peel back the layers of the onion.